Hi guys, it's Christina again, and I'm just out doing the garden watering. Got some videos I'm preparing that are relaxing Minecraft play, and just been sitting and chilling. Minecraft play is actually themed because of a skin I got, and you guys will see. I'm just having fun with it. In between all the stuff I'm doing for 2 weddings and all that fun stuff. It's like, oh my god. And I just saw the Chell looking cat. This is a Tom. He looks just like Chell. I've been keeping an eye on him. He won't come up to me yet, but he's gorgeous. And we're contemplating, sorry about the camera panning here, we're contemplating that girls might actually be part Norwegian forest cat and not Maine Coon, because they just don't show any Maine Coon traits, but they look like forest cats. All right, there you guys got some nice water. It's 92 out right now. It was 97 today. It's supposed to be 100 tomorrow. And I work a 16-hour shift tomorrow, so I am getting the watering done now. And it's 8 p.m. and it's 92 degrees. So it's been just an absolute nightmare. And oh, he's hunting. He's kind of watching birds. Anyway, just super dang hot. All I could do was sleep today. I had so many plans for this weekend, and I mostly played Minecraft and slept. I've just been, although I did weed some yesterday, I didn't get these beds weeded, but I got the grapevines trimmed back because they were invading everything. And then that was all I could do. I just felt sick afterward. And it was not as hot yesterday as it is today. This is just awful. Just stepping outside, it's like, whoa, I'm in a sauna. Because it's humid too. So anyway, I thought I would talk a little bit about some of the things that some patients may be dealing with when they're transitioning in regards to medical and stuff like that. There's a reason that my wife didn't start on medications until about 3 months ago. And that was because after everything that went on, the organ failure, everything else, she agreed with my decision and my thoughts on it that we should wait until she was medically stable. And that's one thing, you don't want to mess up with hormones in the meantime when you have some serious medical issues going on. That said, you can still, have the person dress up and do makeup and do hair and all of that stuff. They just are not doing the actual hormones at the time. And so if you have somebody who wants to transition and they have medical issues, that is something that they need to consider, is that they got to make sure that they are in a physically stable position to do so. Now that she's off of the seizure meds, because she hasn't had seizures in over a year, so I took 8 months weaning that with the doctor's okay. She's off of the heart medications. Blood pressure still bottoms out and goes up and down, but I don't know what we're going to do there because there's still kidney damage, so we're monitoring that. And let's see, she's off of the oral medications and is getting a once a week injection for diabetes, and that seems to be helping a lot. So it's freed up her diet a little bit more. So she hasn't gotten any of the swelling. Like I said, in March she lost 90 pounds in just fluid. So after the 90 pounds came off is when the estrogen was started. And one issue that comes up with renal patients who want to transition is that there are some testosterone blockers that are used that will damage kidney function or interfere with kidney medications. So spironolactone is a common one, and that is one that commonly does not work with renal patients. Luckily, we don't have that issue. So we've got things working without having to use that med. And the one thing is, you kind of, as a family member, got to stand your ground with the way some of these doctors will act. We had one that got super nasty with my wife when I wasn't in the room, telling her to forget this transitioning nonsense, and that's what she said, or what he said to her. That she wasn't going to be able to take any of the medications because of the kidney failure. Well, one of the things that they do when they get ready to have you transition is they will have you, at least the program that my wife is in, will have you meet with a pharmacist as well that specializes in that. So it's not just a doctor that specializes, but also the pharmacist. So you have a team working, and then of course there needs to be the counseling as well. And with my wife's issues with having almost died several times and would have been dead if I hadn't done CPR 2 years ago. So there's a lot more issues besides just the transitioning. A lot of things that affect mental health, and that's a big concern with somebody who's got is diagnosed with gender dysphoria anyway. So there's a lot of issues that go on with it, but it's like she's so much more herself. I mean, she's a lot more comfortable with herself and who she is, and that's an important step for anybody, whether they're trans or not. If they've got to be able to be happy with the person that they are and know their real self and feel comfortable in their own skin. So that's where we're at now. But like I said, if you are a family member, you make sure you stand up and make sure that if you have family who is wanting to transition, stay by their side and make sure that if you have to advocate for them, you do. If you have to learn the medical stuff and help them wade through it all, because oh my God, there is so much. There's so much to wade through. It's like running through a swamp with shoes that keep getting sucked off your feet as you're going through the muddy, stagnant water. It's that bad. Any patient really needs to have somebody there to advocate for them, and it's a tougher situation with those transitioning, because there still will be people who don't believe in it or think it's appropriate or whatever. And like I said, that doctor I had worked with previously years ago, and had I been in the room, he wouldn't have done that. And so if feel like I'm protective mother hen when it comes to that. And you kind of have to be. The medical system's very hard to wade through, and especially for a patient, and especially for somebody who is used to all the political BS that we've got going on right now when it comes to LGBTQ rights. So that's what I wanted to say. I'm going to weather this heat some more and get this whole yard watered. But that's just things I wanted to get off my chest. Anyway, you guys have a great night. Blessed be. Happy Pride. And take care.